Hi, it's Chris Rain here from Sleaford in the United Kingdom. Basically, I did a video the other day regarding private label rights, and the whole idea of it was just to discuss the initial setup, things like purchasing your domain name and hosting. And what I was mentioning on there is the fact that I'd been provided notification by a gentleman by the name of Jeremy Burns, very much an expert in the area of private label rights. And he was providing a series of videos that outlined A to Z how you did your initial setup. As I say, the actual payment links, the domain names, the hosting, that type of issues. Now what Jeremy's done is he's actually providing a further set of videos that are covering the more advanced techniques. And I'll go into that in a second, but basically we're looking at what you do to make your private label rights unique. So as opposed to having the same product seen on a number of websites, all competing at different price levels, what do you actually do to make your private label rights unique in such a way that it's got a chance to stand out from the crowd, give a unique selling proposition, and have an opportunity to make some money? So without further ado, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take you over to Jeremy once again. He can explain exactly what he's offering, what he's going to provide, and there'll also be a link following that where you can actually go and get these videos. Now let me reiterate, and this is important, there actually is no opt-in form, so you can actually claim these free of charge without any obligation. So Jeremy is noted for coming out with his own products, and he's going to be launching one. I'm not going to lie to you there, he's going to be launching a new product. But the thing about this is that irrespective of whether you believe that Jeremy's new product that he will be launching is worthwhile you taking up, whether you think it's right for you. The one thing about this is that if you've got private label rights already sat on your desktop, the videos that it's provided at the moment will help you with them anyway. So you can't, it's a win-win-win situation. So without further ado, I'll take you over to Jeremy, and I hope you enjoy that video. Thanks again.
Hi, it's Chris. I'm back again. Just before I hand you over to Jeremy, I just wanted to talk about this PR issue a little bit before we move on to Jeremy. And basically this is what generally happens. So you have a private label rights offering, and a number of people come and see the website and think, oh yeah, this is fantastic, I want a piece of that. They actually go along and buy it. Some never look at it at all, but for the ones that do, you get a proliferation, and excuse my drawing here, but you get a proliferation of websites all taking the actual content that you've received from the private label rights offer. Apart from maybe putting the name on and obviously their own payment links, nothing alters. So the graphics, the product graphics, the sales copy, everything remains the same. So the only uniqueness that they can actually bring to the table is by offering maybe a different price. So what you'll find is you might have someone charging, say, $37, oh, excuse my writing again, $37, you might have somebody $17, and you might have people at $7 and whatever. But the point being is that what you do is you get involved in some sort of price war. It doesn't seem to benefit anybody in particular, and in truth what it does is actually devalue the quality of the private label rights content that was offered in the first place. So when I hand you over to Jeremy, what he's proposing to do is say, look, okay, if somebody wants to do this, fine, but it wouldn't be my suggestion. So what he's looking to do is say, right, what do we do with this private label right content to make it different from these folks that do this? So what he's suggesting is that with the use of some sort of graphical editor, maybe something like Photoshop or GIMP, and an HTML editor, his video series will show you how to take that private label rights offering and basically transform it into something that is unique and completely different to these people that just take it and run with it. So without further ado, I just thought that might help. Let's go head over to Jeremy, and then, as I say, following Jeremy's explanation as to what he's offering, there'll be a link taking you to the videos, and as I say, they are free, so I hope that you get something out of this. Anyway, in the meantime, thanks again and enjoy.
Hi, welcome back. I'm Jeremy Burns. In this short video series, we're going to teach you how you can totally rebrand a private label or physical product to resell on the internet as your own. So many people buy private label rights products that one of the biggest problem with them is when you do buy private label rights products, now you've got competition and you've got a lot of people selling the same product. Sometimes these other resellers might be selling the product for a lower price than you, so it makes it a little bit hard to compete. What we're going to do in this video series is teach you how to rebrand a product so it looks nothing like the original private label rights product that it came from. In this case, we're going to be talking about a physical product that you can rebrand. However, this works for digital products the same. We're going to teach you how to rebrand this physical product to look so different from what it looks like now that nobody, if you were to look at the two websites side by side, would recognize them as the same product. The great thing about this is if you've got a lot of people reselling this product over here, you can do a little simple rebrand and be the only one person selling over here, even though it's the same product. Your competition is literally reduced to zero because your product will look totally unique and nothing like anyone else is reselling. That's the real way to make money with private label rights products. And in the short video tutorial that follows, we're going to teach you exactly how to do that using nothing more than Photoshop and a simple free web editor. Now, keep in mind, these Photoshop tutorial videos are kind of set up so anyone, even if you've never used Photoshop before, can be able to make this work and rebrand a product from scratch, step by step. However, you might have to watch them more than one time, keep in mind, because we do go a little bit fast through the videos because there's a lot of ground to cover. Also, keep in mind that if after you watch the videos you decide it's just not something that you want to mess with, you want to have your own unique products, but you don't want to actually have to do the changes yourself, you can certainly send one of your outsourcers to this video to watch it, or if you've got an in-house employee, you can send them as well. You can easily find somebody probably for $20 to $40 to watch my videos and rebrand your product for you when you just give them access to the files that they need to make the changes. So watch the videos, and I hope you get something great out of it. I can't wait to see the changes that you made. In fact, I would love to see the changes. Please, once you take a product and rebrand it, submit a support ticket to my support desk and show us what the original product looked like and what the changed product looked like. We would love to do a showcase of your new product on our blog in the future and show people what you've done along with a link to your site. So who knows, maybe you'll make some sales off of the traffic that we can send you. So thanks again for watching, and over the next hour and a half or so, pay attention and you will learn how to rebrand your product, and I can't wait to see the kind of success that you have when you rebrand private label products following my techniques. Again, I'm Jeremy Burns, and we'll look forward to seeing you soon.